Two grown men have never seen The Simpsons. It's America's barley basket.
I'm all about freedom and personal liberty, but you know, if my neighbor starts storing up piss buckets, I want the government to step in.
Yep.
I want the brown coats to drag that man to an undisclosed location, re-educate him.
Yeah. Call him the fucking sheriff. You got to get in here. You got to take in this fella and his piss pails.
Yeah. There's a woman in my hometown, kind of slow, lived on her own, older gal, kind of slow, and she ran into one of the guys that worked on the city crew. I think just eating lunch downtown or something, and she just mentioned that, oh, my plumbing hasn't been working, I don't know what to do, and, you know, they know that, yeah, she's in no place to have anyone, you know, wouldn't probably know how to get a plumber, you know, like, so, like, they're like, we were in the neighborhood, a couple of guys that I worked with just stopped in there, and her house was full 5-gallon pails and ice cream, you know, pails and any kind of thing that would hold bathroom whoopsie-doos. House full of level piss pails. That's a Italian horror film. That is beyond the pale.
That's some Argento shit, yep.
And the toilet didn't work, but not from her a lack of trying. That toilet was... Ooh. To the brim.
Oh, God.
With nightmare mess.
How do you always start the shows like this?
People got to know what's going on in their community.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of my community, I got a letter in the mail. Actually, it was on the door. It was a call to action for all black farmers of America, black and farmers of color. We are having a meeting October 3rd. You must attend. And must was all capital letters. Do I go to this meeting?
Absolutely. What are you talking about? Do I go?
This is for all. There's a class action settlement you can get in on. I feel there might be a bit of a problem since I am neither black or a farmer, but the wording was stern. I swear I wish I had it right now because you and I are on camera. I could show you this. It is like, listen, motherfucker, you're going to go to the meeting of the Black Farmers of America. I guess, I got those 2 tomato plants. I guess yeah. I am technically making produce.
So there, you're halfway there.
Yeah.
How much shoe polish you got in that house?
Oh, we can't. We can't. Holy fuck, I show up.
The way your eyes just lit up.
Yeah. Like a C. Thomas Howell movie in the 80s. Soul Farmer.
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, just with how stern the letter was, I just gotta see what's going on.
Yeah, I bet. See if they'll just let you sit in the gallery. Just hey, I just want to see this. What do you got going on in here?
Anyone selling produce? I need cucumbers.
What are you people doing? What'd you say?
Yeah, I meant that.
I meant farmers. I think what's the worst that can happen if you go to this meeting? They ask you to
get the shit beat out of me.
No one's gonna beat the shit out of you. They're gonna turn you away politely at the door.
Yeah. Well, I'm holding the thing I got put on my front door, but I was explicitly asked to attend. That's like the excitement I have in my life right now. Do I attend the Black Farmers meeting, quarterly meeting?
I still can't believe it's a question.
Yeah.
Pretty let down. How are the shows? You're out fucking telling jokes like a real fancy boy.
They have been perfectly fine. Everyone's nice. Crowds stink just because it's too nice out. Like, this is perfect weather, if you ask me. This is outside weather.
Yep.
Like, 70 degrees, 65 degrees. That's the time to be doing shit outside.
Yep, I'm with you.
And apparently the rest of the upper Midwest agrees because our shows are very sparse.
Pretty lightly attended.
Yeah. Drove through a insane rainstorm for 2 hours of the trip last week. But the whole time I'm thinking, man, in 2.5 months, this is going to be a blizzard.
Yep.
And this is going to be like, you're going to be living in your car for 3 days if you ever get caught in this, So
Oh, man.
don't grumble about a rainstorm. Because winter is coming.
Like, it's just because where we live, like, you get caught in, like, a fucking real deal rainstorm so rarely that it, like, catches me by surprise. Like,
Yeah.
Remember last year when I was coming home from fucking Maine and I had to call you to be like, hey, can you look up the radar for wherever the fuck I am in Illinois and tell me if this is going to end soon or if I should, like, pull off somewhere?
Am I driving directly into a tornado? Is that what this is?
Like, just, like, run the wipers on high and they can't keep up. Fucking going half the speed limit because you're just driving through standing water the whole time.
Yeah, that shit's, I had it happen when I lived in Nashville once, that it rained so hard that traffic came to a standstill on a quiet residential road. It was like, it wasn't because traffic was backed up, it's because literally no one could see.
Yeah.
Just had to wait for it to finish.
Like, we do that in the winter. Like, that's happened to me way more times in the winter.
And when it rains, if you have to get out of your car, you get wet. If it's storming in the winter, you could die.
Yeah. Yep.
So give me the rain, please.
Man, them bad blizzards. I got caught in one fucking back in February coming back from a fucking comedy show. You got fucking stuck out in the ditch, pulled out by some angel, fucking farmer who just happened to be out. Fucking limped it to town and crashed in a motel.
All three of you in one bed, or they have multiple rooms?
No, the motel had exactly 3 rooms left open.
But sleeping 3 to a bed is tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
2, not ideal. You can make it work, but Jesus Christ, 3 to a bed.
If we're out doing a show and it's like you, me, and like Josh or Chase, like a slimmer poor fella who has to sleep in the middle.
Or how do you do it? You do 3 across, or you do 2 side by side and 1 horizontal at the foot of the bed like a dog?
Like a dog. Oh, God. Depending on if they're short enough. Chase isn't very tall. We could probably make that work with Chase.
Yeah. What a way for him to sleep with feet in his face.
I was going to say, I kind of get to fussing in my sleep. I'm probably going to kick Chase off the bed.
A lot of dreams where you're getting chased. You do the running man right out of bed. Oh no, oh no.
No.
And then right out cold again, just gently sleeping.
Snoring like a cartoon. Me.
There's a feather that goes up, slowly drops, then you blow it back up again.
Oh, shit.
The joys. Man, our hotels are perfectly normal. No ridiculous hotel stories either.
No hotel nightmares?
Yeah. One thing that has changed as of today, I got him in the mail earlier today. Your boy's got himself some swimming trunks.
Oh, boy.
So when next time I'm at a hotel and we got time to kill and there's a pool, Daddy's going splashing.
You just keep them bad boys in your fucking car
and just at the bottom of my overnight bag.
Okay.
Yeah. You can sit and watch like the parent in case I start... if I start struggling.
Yeah, I'll come and just sit in one of the chairs at the edge of the pool and read a book or something.
Big sunglasses, reading a Woman's World magazine.
Yep, big floppy hat and sunscreen on my nose. Marlon, it's 11 p.m. and we're inside.
You calm down in there. Calm down.
Yeah, it's enough horsing around, boys. Yeah. It's just you.
Yeah. Reeking of chlorine at the next night's show. I know he didn't bathe.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy that you're staying in hotels with an H. Look at you go.
Things are turning around. You know what I haven't had happen in a while? Knock on whatever this table's made out of. going into a hotel room and looking at the shower, looking at me, looking at the shower, like, I don't know if this is going to work.
They don't build them for you and I.
I'm going to have to do a hose bath at a truck stop bathroom. Holy fuck, some long haul trucker had a 14-hour day, walks into the men's room. I'm squatting on the fucking sink, splashing water into my ass.
The
this will be over like
the wrappers of 45 fucking wet naps all strewn about the vanity.
Just a sink plugged, overflowing with hot soapy water. I really planned this out. It's a 3-part process. Get the fuck out of here, okay?
You got it.
Yeah. Pull your goddamn pants up. Good point, sir.
Trying to dry your nutsack on that hand blower.
Yeah. Or even worse, like the big old cloth circular thing that you just tug down for fresh cloth. Oh, God. Watching someone wipe their fucking undercarriage with that.
That thing, I don't care how often that gets changed out. That thing is no good.
That thing is going the way of the buffalo too. You don't
it's
see that
gotta, right? Like I can immediately think of one dive bar in town that still has one.
No shit. Which one?
Duffy's. Last I knew, I was there
You're
a
fucking
few months
right.
ago, a couple months ago.
Yep, I think you're right. God.
But
Yeah,
that's got to be on its way out.
The same company that exchanges the rugs in your entryway probably also puts a fresh one of those. Yeah. Imagine what it's like at work at the laundromat when it's fucking circular towel washing day. The smells that come out of that. What does that water look like at the end?
Oh, God.
Looks like the lake they pulled the orcs out of. It's pure tar.
Oh, God, that thing. Ugh. Like, you can pull on that thing to get quote-unquote fresh towel out of it all you want. That thing's not. That's no good.
You can, after what those have seen, no amount of cleaning is going to ever make them truly clean.
No, don't. You set those on fire.
Yeah. But you can feel them, that they are threadbare. They've been used many a time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some very hot water and caustic soap to clean those things.
I appreciate the thought. I appreciate hey, let's not waste so much. Let's not have to go through so many paper towels. But we also don't want a hand blower because those are terrible. Like, I get it on paper.
You know who probably loves those things? Bartenders and bar employees, because they don't have to clean up a mountain of paper towels in the men's shitter.
Yep, I bet you gotta take the trash out of the bathroom a fucking fifth as often.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, as long as it's been changed, I don't even dislike that thing that much.
I've never seen a good one. I bet they exist.
Yeah. I have been in ones where it's reached the end and there's just 17 feet of wet cloth hanging. Ugh. And you're just you looking for a little bit of dry real estate, which does not exist.
No.
And it's like, well, guess we're drying these off on the wall. Just do the drag as you walk out.
My go-to, if there's no paper towels or whatever, is always like a violent shake of the hands, real aggressive jazz hands, and then stick them in my pockets. That's always my go-to.
Blow into them. Like, make your hands like a conch shell. Toot. What are you doing, bro? They're out of paper towels. What the fuck does that matter? Toot, toot.
My question still stands, guy.
But you just let me live my life. Been a rough summer.
Why must everything be a quiz with you people?
Boy, I was wishing you were with 2 weekends ago. I was at a gas station and I saw the most limp dick scotcheroo, and I was like, okay.
Oh,
Marlon
shit.
if Marlon eats this and says it's good, I'm like, his grading system is flawed.
Oh, man. Did you get a photo or remember a
Oh,
brand
God, I
name,
should have.
anything? You should have just bought the fucking thing.
Yeah, it looked like a big, thick piece of corrugated cardboard with just a thin layer of frosting on top. It's like they should have just labeled it "fuck you." Like, it's like it was such an affront to decency. Like,
Did it seem like local, or did it seem big brand, like by the packaging?
Local. That's what was shocking about
No
it. That's
shit.
the only reason it caught my eye. Because, look at this. This could be a keeper. I was like, oh my God. Like, I even tried to give it a squeeze, and the cellophane solid as a rock. Like, this is troublesome.
Here's the thing, though. I bet that scotcheroo was fucking delicious, because there are no bad scotcheroos.
That's so not true.
There are scotcheroos that are not as good as other scotcheroos, but there's no such thing as a bad one.
I hope somewhere on the internet there's like a scotcheroo elitist, like the Pitchfork Media of scotcheroo judging, like giving it like 3.3 out of 10, 2.9 out of 10. Like,
I fucking ran that idea past you before. I think I got to just do it. I got to fucking start reviewing scotcheroos on the internet. Yeah. We see them all over the fucking place. Every gas station we stop at, and I'm already buying and eating them. I might as well make them into content.
Yeah, and I mean there is a place for it. Like, you're more of the Guy Fieri of scotchers. You're not the Anthony Bourdain. You like them all. You're smiling. You got shades on. Chocolate all over your face and the steering wheel.
Like, I can't even push back on that, because you are correct. You are right.
Hey everyone, this is Marlon Wells. I'm going to America's scariest gas stations.
Oh God, what's the name of this fucking scotcheroo show?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We'll run some ideas past each other later.
Scotcheroo boy.
Yeah. Scotcheroo Junction. You got a little cartoon cowboy hat.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Scotchies.
I can't wait till one makes you sick. And you're still standing for it.
Update to my last video where I said that the scotcheroo at the M&H in Bowman, North Dakota was pretty good. We've there's new developments. I'm just gone, just pale.
Yeah, they'd run out of vanilla extract and just replaced it with arsenic. I don't know if that was the best move to make, but
I had told you I had detected a bit of a tang in the chocolate frosting, and come to find out, thanks to the poison control number I called, it is Roundup. They got Roundup in the scotcheroos. Do
it's
not,
a thickening agent.
I repeat, do not get the scotcheroos at the Bowman, North Dakota M&H. Guys, I gotta go. I gotta just drop the phone, so in the video you just see ceiling and hear violent throwing up.
Yeah. Then a cartoon version of you comes out with 2 pistols. Pew, pew, pew. 3 out of 5 stars.
Scotcheroo Junction. Pew, pew.
Yeah, you got a handkerchief around your neck and a little cowboy hat, sicker than shit.
Chocolate smeared all around my mouth.
Yeah. Still haven't cleaned yourself yet.
I'm still eating it. I'm still finishing it off.
The doctor advised against this, but
waste not,
start a
want
job.
not.
Start a job, you finish a job.
In for a penny, in for a pound, right, guys? Oh God.
Yeah, you're crying as you eat it.
They were letting them cool outside, and a sprayer plane came by, and in order to keep all the thistle out of the cornfield next door, and I guess the wind was just right. Now, I don't know that I'm gonna make it, you guys, but
Yeah, damn it. Leaving a setting station and just getting hit with a thin mist of pesticides. I was chewing gum. My mouth was open. I don't like this one bit.
you're looking at your cup of coffee with no lid on it. Just, God damn it.
You blow the top bit of it off like that's good. There we go.
Oh, man.
I watched a buddy try to scoop a Hornet out of a mixed drink at a concert. Of course his dumbass got stung. Yeah, heaven forbid you spend an extra $5 and get a fresh drink. No.
Not going to let this Hornet win.
God damn it, when that Hornet bit him, it was so good. It was one of the best moments of my life. Oh, God. Beautiful thing to see happen.
Like, what do you think is going to happen? Of course it's going to bite you.
Yeah. I think his thinking was I flick it out, like I kind of scoop and throw.
Yeah.
And maybe it's so like dulled by the booze, but it was ready to party. Like his hand wasn't out of the cup before it stung him. Like
I had one of my least favorite things happen for the first time this summer, because they're bad right now. I had that thing where a fucking bee won't leave you alone. Like, for no fucking reason. You get a bee. Sometimes a bee just likes you, and it's buzzing, it's circling around your head. You can hear it, but you can't always see it. And when you can see it, it's fucking right in your goddamn face. And I was just walking out to get my mail, and like as soon as I open the garage door, like whoa, hey, you're kind of like you're doing like Mike Tyson head movements, like hey, whoa, trying to juke it.
Yeah.
And like
giving it the sweet science.
Yep. And just keep walking, and then it's like buzzing by an ear, so you give a fucking swat. You don't see it or anything. You for sure don't hit it. Like, it's just, my mailbox is down at the end of my driveway, and just to the driveway and back, that fucking thing would not leave me alone. And I hate that so much. Like, why? Why are you bothering me?
I mean, I'm sure 25% of our sweat is sugar. We just had erotic fan fiction about Scotcheroos.
Was it erotic? Most of it was about me getting food poisoning.
There was a look in your eyes.
Fair. I'm not gonna
remembering a long lost lover. Strawberry wine playing in the background.
17. Unto that moon.
You had a street dance, slow dancing with a Scotcheroo.
Spinning in a field of flowers, holding it out with both hands extended.
First taste of scotch.
Ooh, bittersweet.
Ooh, what a treat.
There we go.
Well, we got the theme to this show already written.
Oh, shit.
And this summer was fucking awful when it came to hornets and bees.
Yeah, they've been tough.
I don't know why. What's happening? So sick. So many houseflies. I don't know. I think they're just prepping to take over the world or something. But
oh my God. I moved into this house like in mid-August at the height of fucking flies and crickets.
Oh, yeah.
And like the family who lived here before moved out, and then, I moved in, so every door was open for 2 weeks straight in one way or another. God damn it, it was full of flies and crickets in here. I would tell a joke and just get cricket sounds. It was a bummer.
Yeah. Telling jokes to your cat, you're bombing.
Yeah, you run stuff past the cat, you know. Hey, what do you think about this, kitty?
I was raised to not fuss if a bee was around you.
I know that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just be cool, but God damn it. Especially when it's around, up in your face. Like, fuck that.
Yeah. That's like, for me, it's like a battle of wills. I'll let a bee land on my head. I don't give a fuck. But you know where all of that goes out the window? In a car.
A bee in a car is pretty terrifying.
Yeah, that is, we're not moving until that bee is out of here. Anything in a car. Oh, I hate it. God, I had a moth the size of a sparrow in my car one time. A panic attack. I nearly killed dozens of people on the highway. Swerving this way and that.
Like, I won't do the whole thing, but Patton Oswalt has that bit about like getting scared by a moth, and then you have to like, then it becomes about regaining your masculinity, because they're big and like they get up in your face, like, oh, what the fuck? Oh,
God,
fuck
moths
this.
are so sick.
Yep, just a big
Leave that
dusty
weird
Miller.
dust. Yeah. Holy Dusty Miller. I probably went to school with a kid named Dusty Miller.
The joke back home was always, because I feel like it's about 50-50 whether you say Moth or Miller where I come from.
Yep.
And the joke was always, there's a Miller in the entryway. Is it Troy or Norman or Terry? You know, because there's also a lot of Millers where I come from.
Yeah, my dad's generation would say Miller. Like,
yeah.
I think Miller's dying out. Miller is the Davenport of the flying
I was
bug
just
world.
about to say it's equivalent to Davenport instead of couch.
Yeah, God, pour one out for anyone that's still saying Davenport, because they are old.
My grandma said Davenport.
Yep, and my grandma too. Well, you could sleep on the Davenport.
The what?
Yeah. So I wonder, in their head, was just every couch a Davenport, or did something, like, was there some differentiation between the two?
Like, is a Davenport a specific kind of couch or something? Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyone have a living grandmother? Call them right now and get back to us.
Break down Davenport versus couch versus sofa. Where's sofa fit into this?
This is insanely specific, so I'm going to apologize to everyone not from the upper Midwest
Good
listening
start.
to this. Old men who refer to a Senex as a farmer's union.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Pull in and get fuel at the farmer's union. I don't think that sign has been up for 25 years. It just says Senex now.
Yep. Senex bought Farmers Union 55 years ago.
Yeah. Lyndon Johnson was president. They were ironing out the kinks of civil rights when they were still a farmers' union.
Well, to be fair, we still kind of are. We don't haven't dialed it in just yet. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty hot on wanting a scotcheroo right now. We fucked up.
Man, I've gotten confirmation from my mom. She will make sure she makes you a pan.
A pan? Jesus.
Yep. I mean, how else do you do it, you know? Like,
I guess. Well, you make a pan, you cut them up, and you divvy them up.
Once that knife hits scotch in our household, those scotcheroos got 18 hours to live.
Yeah, to be fair, it would take some doing to, like, she would have to hide them.
I'll eat no breakfast, a light lunch, then 9,000 calories of scotcheroos at 9:45 p.m.
Scotcheroos are not good for you. There's no way around it.
Not at all. That is poison.
There is so much corn syrup in there.
I bet one decent sized scotcheroo is equal to 2.5 packs of cigarettes.
as far as how far it moves the hands on the clock of the end of your life. Yeah.
Yeah. Or fudge, like a block of good fudge is so good, but man, that is like heroin to your insides.
Yeah. I like fudge. I don't love fudge. Fudge is fine, but
yeah, fudge, if it's done right, is one of my favorite things, but it's so rarely ever done right.
Fudge is like, I don't know. It's a Christmas thing. It's good.
Totally.
It's good, but it's not my favorite Christmas treat. Like, not by a mile.
Oh God, a good block of fudge. Like for me, most of it's too sweet and too rich. I like a real milky fudge.
Sure.
Boy, milky fudge. Don't Google that.
We found your new stage name. Introduce yourself to the rest of the black farmers as Milky Fudge when you go to that meeting.
Hi everyone, Milky Fudge.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, okay. Will do. Care for some fudge, guy? I'm not going to repeat myself.
You pick up some fudge, and it is just the way you like it. It's so delicious, but there's walnuts in it. Are you bummed or are you stoked?
Just only slightly bummed.
Okay.
I'd rather it just be unadulterated fudge, but I'll fucks with some walnuts too.
Yeah, I think I would prefer a walnut in my fudge. My Christmas treats I look forward to are like chocolate crinkle cookies and peanut brittle. That's what I'm here for come Christmas time.
I feel like my attachment to peanut brittle equals your energy towards fudge.
Yeah, I'm a brittle boy. I fucking love peanut brittle.
That little brittle boy over there.
I have a buddy. His wife always made peanut brittle at Christmas and made a fuck ton of it. Like fill a fucking cattle stock tank with the amount of peanut brittle that she would make. And I was the only one who wasn't her who liked peanut brittle. So she would send me so much fucking peanut brittle. And like, I know that marriage was so poisonous for both of them, but I was so bummed when they got divorced. Like, oh man, there goes my brittle hookup.
Yeah, I'm just telling your buddy, it's like, kind of selfish of you, like,
listen, you should work it out. You should.
I'm a brittle boy, right?
You should stay together for the cats. Like.
For the treats.
Try to push him towards staying in a marriage that is for sure going to kill both of them someday, just so I can get brittle once a year.
Yeah. Yeah, when the murder-suicide finally happens, the news gets to you, you're just all sticky. Got to run my third brittle bath of the day.
I'm on the local news just, it's a surprise to all of us.
And what were you, crinkle cookies? Explain those.
Crinkle cookie is, I don't know where it comes from, if it's regional or if it's a German thing. I know my German grandma made them. It's like a chocolate cookie with powdered sugar on the outside, but it kind of looks like almost broken, like a chip in your windshield, if you've ever seen them. They're chocolate cookie. So the way you make them is like, it's not totally, it's somewhere between a brownie and a cookie. It's a big soft chocolate cookie. And the way you make them is you roll the dough into balls and then roll that in powdered sugar and then bake them. So when they bake, they kind of break open. So they're not, they're mostly white on top but with a bunch of cracks, therefore crinkle cookies.
Okay. Yeah, now that you say that rings a bell. We didn't have them very often, but I feel like I've seen them before.
Yeah, those are a fucking treat.
I'm a fan of like the real basic B, like basically just the peanut butter cookie with a chocolate star in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes a Kiss, sometimes a Hershey Kiss plopped in the middle.
Yeah, little kiss or a little star. I'm fighting the fight, and someday I'll have the political power to make this become a national thing. Why are those just for Christmas? I could use one right now.
I'm not a huge fan of those. They're a pain in the ass to eat. Like,
oh, there's so many different exciting tactics to take. Do you eat all the cookie around it, then eat the middle? Do you take little bites all the way around? So when there's just a fraction of the kiss left, when there's a fraction of the cookie? Oh boy. There's so many ways.
Fraction of a kiss is for sure your number one R&B hit.
Do you come from the bottom and tongue punch out through the bottom and knock out the chocolate star and suck it through the hole?
Are we still talking about cookies?
Yeah. Watching me do that in public would be terrifying.
Doing that while you're in the drive-through of the bank, just looking through that big window.
Yeah. That camera's on you. That camera picks up audio because they got to talk to you.
Yep.
They hear it, all of that. Come back, I'm covered in crumbs and chocolate. Thank you. They've included a pamphlet for the new credit union across the street.
You know, you should maybe open up an account over there. They have pretty good rates.
They're good people. I think you really fit in over there.
And if, you know, they pay back ATM fees. You should go over there.
I go home to my family. I can't stop thinking about what I just witnessed.
Yeah, that's my trouble with that cookie. Like, I want the cookie part and don't want the kiss part. Like, I'm not a fan of a Hershey's Kiss. Just a fucking dry brick of chocolate. No thanks.
That could be a little cartoon short for your Scott Shrew review. Marlon Wells in The Trouble with Treats.
Where I have just really pedantic nitpicks about desserts.
Yeah. You with a big, like, banquet plate with 1-star cookie in the middle, and you got a knife and a fork. It's like a 1920s silent movie.
How am I meant to eat this?
You got, like, your tongue out of the side of your mouth like you're working hard.
Math equations floating,
yeah.
Beautiful Mind style.
Yeah. As you stare at one solitary cookie.
Yeah, those are a mainstay, though. And only at Christmas. You are right. Why is that a Christmas cookie?
That's got to be big chocolate holding us down.
Why is any Christmas treat just a Christmas treat?
Yeah,
actually?
That's true.
Like,
man, I see someone eating peanut butter in the park in June, I'm calling the cops. I don't like that. Some things are meant to be just a grown man on a swing eating peanut butter. That's a 911 call. Call me a Karen if you want. I am not comfortable with that in my community. God, when that cop has to go talk to that guy.
Yeah,
hey, what are you doing, friend?
I'm just enjoying the day. Just a nice sunny day, having a treat on the swings.
Where'd you get that peanut butter? Was it from last Christmas? Made a fresh batch, you sick asshole.
You sick fuck.
You're coming with me.
Get out of that swing.
If I went to someone I didn't know that well's house and they were making peanut brittle in May, I'd be so fucking creeped out. Like,
why?
We have to get out of here now. I don't like that. I do not like that. That is really troubling. I am not a fan of that.
I would rather you have a bunch of erotic art all over your house than be making peanut brittle around and start of summer.
I'd rather you have Mapplethorpe prints all over your house. Crucifixes in a pickle jar full of piss, whatever you need.
I'd rather you have half a dozen pet snakes than be making peanut brittle on Memorial Day.
It shouldn't matter if it's a man or not, but a single man making peanut brittle in May is terrifying. That is insane to me. Like, and it shouldn't be, but it is.
No, it shouldn't be. You should be able.
That's so terrifying.
You should be able to eat peanut brittle on water skis and have nobody judge you.
You have a 4th of July picnic and you bring peanut brittle, you're a monster. That picnic should be over.
This is a hard line you're taking.
Yeah, that's jarring to me. Care for some peanut brittle this fucking Labor Day? No. Keep your peanut brittle, you goddamn creep. Both eyes on you, pal.
Get the kids away from him. He's got peanut brittle on June 1st.
It's a little 55-year-old man on a swing, kicking the rocks around, just slowly rocking, swinging, eating peanut brittle. Nope, that is not cool.
Not in my country.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That surprises me, because you were just advocating for the peanut butter kiss cookies to...
Yep, there's a difference. It's like, how do you define pornography? I don't know how, but I know it when I see it.
I know it when I see it. I don't know art, but I know what I like.
Yeah.
I don't know seasonal treats, but I know what I don't like.
Yeah. Oh my God. I bet you would skeeve out the woman cashing you out at the grocery store when you're ordering the ingredients to make it. Like, okay, what do we got here? A lot of peanuts. You sure like peanuts? Ooh, looks like we got some gelatin. I don't like where this is.
There's not gelatin in peanut butter.
Oh, really? I was thinking maybe that helped make the rocky stuff.
Shit. I think peanut brittle is literally peanuts, sugar, and corn syrup.
Okay, that's no shit. That's simple, huh?
I might be wrong, but boy howdy, I think that's it. Probably a little salt in there.
Oh, man. Yeah, you see someone, that's the only 3 things in the cart, and they have a bunch of it. Fuck that.
She's reaching under the counter, hitting the fucking silent alarm like a bank.
Yeah, the manager has to come check you out. Oh, well, where are you going, Denise? Richard's going to take care of this. I'm on my break. I'm going to do a break. Just tremors in her hands as she's trying to take her cigarettes out of her purse.
They're all trying to play cool so they get through the interaction, and you walk outside and there's 3 cop cars all surrounding the exit. They all guns drawn.
Yeah.
Get off the goddamn ground.
Just the concert bottle's glass.
Just what? Peanut brittle.
You gotta wait till December like the rest of us, you sick bitch.
It shouldn't be seasonal. Tell it to the judge.
Yeah.
They knock your head into the side of the car on the way into the door.
Yeah. Whoops.
There's kids in this neighborhood, you sick fuck.
And just like sweet and savory, I bet you do.
Lucky they make us wear these cameras now. I'd beat you to death with that bottle of Caro. Don't think I wouldn't.
Yeah. For Black Lives Matter, I'd bury you in a drainage ditch. Do this community a favor, but now we got these goddamn cameras. Just for the idea of making peanut. You haven't even done it yet.
Just bought the ingredients for it. Yep.
I don't know why. I should be more open-minded, but coming to a grown man's house who lives alone and he's making a big batch of peanut brittle, I was like, what are you doing?
What?
I don't know why.
What is going on with you?
Peanut buttre's something you politely wait for your aunt to make you some. Don't step on your aunt's toes. She's a good woman.
Oh, God damn it. You also, don't buy your own socks, though, because you know that your mom's getting you some for Christmas. Yeah. I don't know
Every
that you're the barometer to use on this.
Every once I'll have some sock blowouts and need to replenish the troops.
Have to break glass in case of emergency.
To do an enrollment drive.
Go buy your own socks.
Yeah. Well, part of it is I'm getting socks, whether I need them or not. So I may as well time it. Like the cycles of the earth.
Yeah. No, listen. You've made it this far into your life with your methods. I'm not going to try and change you.
These methods desperately need changing.
But I'm not the one to do it, I don't think.
Yeah. I need an aunt that usually brings me peanut brittle to bring me a life coach. Here's some crinkle cookies, and here's Dennis. He's a life coach.
He's going to get you through the next 42 years or however long. I forget how old you are.
I'm going to be 44 tomorrow.
Oh, shit. Birthday boy.
Birthday boy.
Now, wait, tomorrow as we record this or tomorrow as it comes out?
This will be released on my birthday.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, birthday pod.
Birthday Nathan.
Yeah, we do this recording one day later. I'm going to have a hat on. Cute little birthday boy hat.
God, I hope you have a little birthday boy hat.
You probably need a kid to go to a Chuck E. Cheese, right?
I can tell you from experience that no, you do not.
Oof. That's a bold operating choice.
I like skee ball, and that's where the skee ball lives.
Just keep loudly proclaiming that to anyone that comes near you. I don't even like kids. I don't even tolerate them.
That's true. But I like skee ball so much.
Whatever you say, creep.
It's such a fun game. And nobody puts it in, nobody puts skee ball in a bar. They make you go to Chuck E. Cheese like a criminal if you want to play the fun game.
I saw that guy eating peanut brittle last June.
Get him! Not again!
Yeah. They tackle you, peanut brittle falls out of your pockets. My road brittle.
Oh, God. Son of a bitch.
Watching a man picking peanut brittle off the floor of a Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, putting it right back in his pocket.
Yeah. Sure wish this wasn't carpeted.
Oh, shit. I've never really thought about it, but it is cruel that they only put skee ball in Chuck E. Cheese. Put it in a bar. You put pinball tables in the bar already. Like, go put a fucking skee ball in there. Skee ball is such a fun fucking game, and they make you feel like a criminal just because you want to play skee ball.
I wonder. I mean, I think you're never going to get your skee ball revolution, which is unfortunate. But are we eventually going to see the comeback of arcade games like we have pinball? Every fucking bar down here has pinball machines in it now. It's insane. I mean, I like pinball, so that's cool. But why all the pinball and no arcade games?
I don't no one's making new ones. They're making new pinball
That's
games
true.
and have been for a while now. But the old ones are so goddamn much work. That's why you don't largely see a ton of old pinball machines. You're mostly seeing pinball machines from the last 10 years, probably.
Yeah. Or at least the ones from the 90s. I think you get the really 70s type shit. I bet that's hard, the upkeep. There's so many moving parts that are getting old, And
so much of it's mechanical and not digital, Yeah. And
that's why.
And pinball tables can skate by on a license in a way that a video game, those deals are a little harder to do.
I did not know that. Okay.
If you're a pinball manufacturer, you can fucking make a handshake deal with fucking Sony Music and put out a goddamn Iron Maiden table,
Yeah.
Whereas making a video game is significantly more involved.
I want to be able to go to a bar and play Ivan Stewart's Super Off-Road. That doesn't make me a bad person.
No, I'm not saying it does. No.
I'm going to get the nitros. I'm going to hit all the sweet jumps.
I'm sure. I bet there's a place in Minneapolis where you can go play that.
Oh, yeah, there's a giant-ass retro arcade / bar. I want to get to a point where every goddamn bar has a smattering of old
Has
video
one or
games
two,
in it.
yeah.
Yeah. The time is coming. I feel it in my bones.
I would listen. I would live in this world of yours
Yeah.
happily.
We need to be the change we want in this world. Let's start buying old arcade machines and peddling them to bars.
Now that we're down this road, I'm going to take it a step further. I know that I am asking more than you, and I know that I'm asking too much. But what needs to come back is Dance Dance Revolution. I get that that's a big, loud machine that takes up a lot of space and is very loud. But fucking, they don't exist anymore.
Really? Like, you go to like a big city hip arcade, are they going to have Dance Dance Revolution?
They will probably have one, yeah.
But that's the only one.
Yeah, and it's going to be an older one because they don't make new ones anymore, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, there's an off-brand Dance Dance Revolution that you've probably seen. There's one at, like, Thunder Road here in town where it's like this.
What's it called?
I forget. It's something dumb. Fucking Beat Steps or something dumb like that.
You're a brand loyalist. I can appreciate that.
I am. Well, not only is it a different brand, but the arrows are in different places. It's like trying to fucking... It's like what if somebody came in and moved all the keys on your keyboard and told you to type?
You know, like how some older bars especially have weird little side areas? They're like kind of like two
little side
too
rooms.
small. Yep. Put a DDR machine in there. I bet that would do well.
Yeah. Especially if you got word out that that's the place to play it, because there's enough fucking DDR weirdos like me that would love to play.
Yeah. I love the idea. You're in a bar, you don't know what's going on in that back room, but you just hear screaming and hollering. About every 15 minutes, a sweaty dude piles out of there and gets a pitcher of beer and goes back in. They're fucking in there.
The music's so loud, it's all like fucking Japanese pop music.
Yeah.
This is all happening in a bar in Rugby, North Dakota.
Yeah. Every time that door opens, it's deafening, but as soon as it shuts, it's silent again. Yeah, like different random like dance music throughout the years.
Yeah.
Like there's just Randy Travis softly singing on the touch tunes. All of a sudden that door opens. I'm blue, ba dee ba da boo.
Just thumping bass and flashing lights.
Knocking old guys' hats off.
You grab your beer, slam the door on your way back in just in time for him to hit on the other hand.
Yeah, you're coming out with a glow-in-the-dark pacifier in your mouth.
A fishnet tank top. Dripping in sweat.
It's really getting wild in there, boys.
That Marilyn Manson stripe eye face paint. Population 200 people in this town.
Who's all in there?
Oh, they chartered a shuttle from the city, and this is where they play their game.
Yeah, this is where they come to desecrate our city, I guess.
But they buy drinks, so...
Yeah. They're fairly polite.
I don't understand the music, but I guess I don't need to.
Just sweeping up a pile of glow-in-the-dark pacifiers the next morning.
And burnt out glow sticks.
Yeah, a weird-shaped pacifier. That's a butt plug, Hank.
It's kind of the same thing if you think about it.
Looks like it's glow-in-the-dark, too. He wipes it on his pant legs, looks around, and puts it in his pockets.
Anybody see that butt plug? No. I'd forget about that if I were you.
Hank took that goddamn butt plug. Dennis took the peanut brittle last summer. Destroys the community.
Hank likes butt toys. Yeah, well.
Dennis eats peanut brittle on Memorial Day. The mayor and the chief of police have to leave town in shame.
All manner of cartoon bar fights breaking out all over town where it's just a dust cloud with some fists coming out of it.
It wasn't for me, it was for my wife. We know your wife's diabetic, Dennis.
No, I meant
pin that peanut brittle on
No,
her.
I said that. It's Hank. I meant the butt plug. No one believes that, Hank. She's a school teacher.
Yeah. Well, you find a butt plug on the floor, leave it there. I don't want to tell you how to live, but
That's a good public service announcement, Nathan.
I don't care how shiny it is, because they're often shiny. They're often chrome. They look kind of boss. It's like, I could use that as like a steering wheel holder thing, like an old semi. Leave it be.
I
That
know.
one vibrates.
I know you want to pick it up. We all want to pick it up, but you can't. You can't.
It has a jewel in it. I know it's got a jewel in it. It's not real. I can spot a Wish butt plug from 20 yards. That is not
That is not a ruby. That is glue.
Yeah. That'll make you sick. That chrome will come off inside you.
That is not chrome.
Yeah. I got a guy that makes them. Nice polished wood. Looks real nice. Got a heft to it. You know it's quality when it weighs a little extra. Gee, some empty nest dad who just retired and got a wood shop and he just makes high-end butt plugs.
Has to be a thing. Has to 100% be a thing.
Is this Brazilian oak? This is amazing.
I don't know that you want a wooden butt plug either, though. That is...
I mean, you polish it up.
Wood's porous.
Really? Maybe you got to dip it in a lacquer.
Okay. Is lacquer what you should have in your bottom?
Ooh, that lacquer might be too sticky. You need the shit they put over, like, hey, I want a fancy bar top that has like Monopoly cards and Mark McGuire cards,
Like
but it has that hard surface.
Like an epoxy pour over the top of your butt plug? That's what you need?
You need your plug epoxy.
Yeah.
I like the idea of there being an hourly, once a week AM radio show, like Old Time Woodworker, and the same guy calls it with endless butt plug questions. Once again, Hank, that's not really the purpose of the show, but you have a question, I'll do my best to answer it.
You know, I get the stick on the lathe there, and I start getting the shape I want, but I'll be damned if every time when I'm trying to make that little catch-em so it don't fall into you, that I don't get the chisel in there a little too deep and it breaks clean off, and I got to start all over again. I've wasted so much of Dad's firewood. He worked so hard to chop it all. Just
You can just hear that guy like breathing hard through his nose trying to think of an answer. Well, yet again, Hank, I just want to reiterate that it's not what this show's for, but
I'm thinking
how tight. You got the wood vice.
I'm thinking, you know, a wood lathe is pretty tricky. I'd waited. I would try just being patient and maybe using a smaller caliber chisel. Maybe that's your trouble. Okay, I'll try that and give you a call next week. Please don't, Hank.
Long-time listener, first-time caller. I tell you what, I start getting that butt plug in the lathe. I'm halfway through, and I gotta, chef likes to dip his finger in it and see what it tastes like. Next thing I know, I am stuck on my wood bench, frantically hollering for my wife. I've told her lefty loosey, righty tighty many a time. God damn it, if Darlene doesn't almost disembowel me. So what's your advice? I don't even know where to begin.
I don't even know what the question is, sir. I don't know what you're asking.
Should you not? Yeah, I guess you just should always wait till it's a finished product before you test it. I guess that's, I used to say the same thing about birdhouses, but I guess it applies to butt plugs. And every time he's done, the person on the other end seems like genuinely happy to get the information. Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Thanks. Thanks, Woodwork Walter, or whatever this radio host's name is.
Will someone please call about replacing a patio rail or something?
I just want to answer real woodworking questions.
That don't involve butts.
Telling your teacher that for your woodworking project in school, you are intending to make a series of butt plugs.
A series? You're so confident in your woodworking skills that it's like not just one, it'll be a collection.
In my mind, there's 5 and they all get a little bigger. It's like a full set for a newcomer.
Yeah, you got model names for them all. This one's Bashful Billy. This is for the first timer. This one's the Eliminator because it scares away about 85% of people. This one's Doorknob because it's shaped like a doorknob.
Phew.
Good God. Yeah, like you get it, okay, kids, you can either build a footstool, you can build a toolbox, you can build this. If you have any ideas, talk to me after class. One kid. Everyone else takes the path of least resistance.
Some shy kid clutching a handful of pages of graph paper to his chest, coming to the shop teacher's door. Mr. Gunderson, I had an idea.
That's a 40-minute speech plan with all these schematics. I know you don't have an overhead projector. I got one from the AV room. Sit back and be dazzled. So, do you think I'll make more money through FFA or 4-H competitions?
Submitting it to the county fair.
Yeah. God, if you said they were wooden tops, you could win. Like, you just spin them,
Oh, tops like the toy. I guess.
God, you got one that the party end just looks like a bullet bill from Mario Kart.
That for sure exists. I guarantee you a bullet bill butt plug absolutely exists.
And the safety valve end is like the mushroom that gives you like
safety valve end. Yeah, I don't know what you call the catch-em there at the end of a butt plug. Oh, shit.
Some enterprising young man has been ostracized from his shop class. We're here. You can tell your truth on our show.
Yep. Send us an email.
Send some pictures of the plugs in question.
Just the plugs.
Yeah, not in use.
I don't need action shots. barleybasketUSA@gmail.com.
I heard you guys' little bit about the come-alongs in the men's room. Fellas, I've got all your problems solved.
Well, if you judge us by how adventurous our talks get on here when it comes to the spicy material, we are pretty fucking open-minded.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's funny we don't get more troubling emails.
Bullet bill butt plugs and come along dog collars.
That sounds like a real independent league, minor league baseball game. The bullet bill butt plugs versus the come along dog collars.
I'm not even trying anymore naming these kids' teams.
Yeah. Kids. Whew, yeah.
Speaking of which, per your recommendation last week, I have started playing Mario 3.
Ah.
And I have cleared the first 5 worlds.
Okay.
I'm going your method, leaving them warp whistles for the birds. See the game.
Yep.
Play the game.
Take the adventure. And I know it's hard because you always want to advance. Some of those later levels, you can skip a world. You can go like, the map bridges in 2 different directions.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yep. I'd recommend at some point go back and beat them all.
I have cleared every map so far.
Oh, look at you go.
Yeah, turns out that Mario 3 is a pretty fucking good game. I don't know if you are aware of this.
It's my favorite video game. If you ask me what my favorite video game is, it's still Super Mario Brothers 3.
It's great. I'm playing it on the Switch, like in handheld mode, which I don't love because I don't like those controllers.
Oh, yeah.
But like I just got a TV today for down here in the living room where the video games are going to go so I can play with a proper controller. But yeah, turns out it's great. Water levels are terrible. I hate the fucking water levels. I don't know what any of these items in my inventory do, so I'm like scared to use them. I have like 3 full bars when you go to
Pro tip, I think 3 full bars, they max out. So after a while, it just starts erasing the first thing from the first bar.
I haven't paid attention. I wonder if that's doing that.
So burn up your music boxes and your stars.
Oh, sure. Okay, that makes sense.
The music boxes are pointless. You know? And the stars, they just start off a level running through and killing everything.
What's the difference between the leaf that gives you the raccoon powers and the raccoon suit? What's the difference?
The Tanuki suit.
Okay.
The Tanuki suit, if you hold down the entire D-pad at once, just like press the middle down.
Okay.
Or if you have a joystick, I'm sure you just press the joystick down, you turn into a statue. And you can if you hold it down, you just sit there and nothing can hurt you.
Oh. Can you fly in it like with the raccoon tail?
Yep, exactly. Everything's the same as the raccoon tail except that freezing as a statue.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know. And and it's not like things bump into you and turn around. They just walk past you like you're not
You're like
there.
in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then eventually you'll start blinking, and then the statue disappears, and you're Mario again, or your Tanuki suit Mario again.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it turns out it's good. What's a P-Wing do? I have no fucking idea.
P-Wing is a way to basically beat a game on, like, you can fly the whole level.
Oh, it's like your P meter's always maxed out, so you can just fly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep, you can fly. The little cloud means you can just pass over a level.
Oh, like Lakitu does, like just fly above
exactly.
everything. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, what it does is it just passes over it on the map.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So you don't even need, so if you want to do a true pure run, that'd be a way, or you wouldn't want to use I think they're referred to as Juglum's Clouds on that game.
Okay. Yeah, it's fucking great. It's real good.
Fun game.
I was not able to get into Karibo's shoe. I jumped on him, but it didn't keep the shoe. Like, it just killed it. So I'm not sure how you get into the Karibo shoe, but...
What the hell? That's weird. That is such an oddball part of that game, because if memory serves, that's the only level it's on.
Yeah, it's there's some weird shit the further I get in. Like now I'm in World 6, so everything's ice, which sucks.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah. There's some ball buster levels in World 6.
Yeah. I still think the worst is World 3 with a lot of water, because fuck water levels.
Yeah.
Especially like the ones where the platforms keep raising and lowering, and there's the big fish at the bottom that just fucks you up.
Like just swallows you whole. Yeah.
Ugh, terrible.
And then there's that one world in World 5, the Skyland level, where you just jump from Flying Buzzy Beetle to Flying Buzzy Beetle.
Yep.
That's a fun one.
I did that one last night. Yeah. Yeah, it turns out Mario 3 is pretty great.
Yeah. 'Cause we're really on all the cutting edge shit on this podcast.
Yep.
This video game that came out 33 years ago.
Yep. Mario 3 and
Pretty dope.
scotcheroos and butt plugs. Have you heard about these?
What a smattering of things sitting in front of your TV.
That's what's on my coffee table.
Yeah, you're 38 years old. You're playing Mario 3. You got all the scotcheroos and butt plugs you can need. No one tells you this is the best time of your life.
Someday you'll look back and wonder where these went.
Someday your home health aide will throw away all your butt plugs.
That's I bet if you think about it, that's what happens at the end of your life. Someone throws away all your sex toys. That is a universal truth, no matter who you are.
Yeah. Yeah, they say you all die alone. You all die getting your sex toys thrown into a roll-off tank.
Yep.
In front of the farmhouse. Yeah, we're gonna burn this tank before we call Gustafson's to come pick it up. They don't need to see this.
Wonder if that's a viable T-shirt design. At the end of your life, someone will throw all your sex toys away.
That could be a good poster.
Yeah, there we go. Maybe that's it. Maybe on painted in script on a board, live, laugh, love style.
Yeah, like it's meant to like kind of keep you grounded, keep you humble.
Yep, exactly.
We all go out the same way.
Oh, shit.
A loved one plugging their nose as they lug a 5-gallon tote of cock rings. I don't know. You think one cock ring would do? There's at least 250 in here.
Oh, fuck. I jostled them and one of them's vibrating in there. With a 5-gallon tote that's just you set it on the floor in the garage and it goes shimmying across.
Yeah.
I ain't reaching in there to figure out which one that is.
You're still lying on your deathbed, still alive? All this is happening? Some of those are for cocks. Some of those are for nutsacks.
That doesn't matter, Grandpa. We're throwing them away. Okay. I'll be right back.
You just rest. Yeah, he just lies. One of the last nights he's alive, staring at the ceiling. His vibrating cock ring bounces around the bottom of a roll-off tank.
Rosebud.
Yeah.
Ooh. Made myself laugh.
Just as the camera cuts through 6 solid feet of rubber fists to get to the bottom, there's just a smattering of cock rings that fell through the labyrinth.
One of them vibrating.
It's glowing, pulsating.
Oh my God.
Good times.
We have fun.
Have you introed the show yet?
Nope. Welcome to America's Barley Basket with Marlon and Nathan. It's episode 171. We are stinkers.
Yeah, we sure are. What time we got? We got to get real Art Nouveau and not even do an intro. Just
I think we've done one of those accidentally.
Have we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened a few weeks ago.
Podcasting in the round.
It was not an artistic choice.
It's in median res. You walk right into the action. Well, thanks for coming. We'll see you next time.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. There's exciting news. Just the other day, they announced season 34 of The Simpsons will hit Disney Plus October 11th, Nathan.
Oh, shit.
So we've got a date. We've got, I think, I don't have it right in front of me, and I'm bad at math, so I think there's 2 more non-Simpsons episodes after this one.
Look at that. Then, for those of you poor souls that have just been suffering in silence, tuning in, waiting for Simpsons talk.
If you like The Simpsons, did you keep listening to this show?
Holy. That's the question. That is the question.
I bet not.
Yep. Fair enough. I think you're probably right. If you were listening for the Simpsons content, there must be a serious lack of Simpsons podcasts that are worth a shit. If we were giving you such little meat on the bone.
Yeah. Yeah, I maintain this is a good product, but I will absolutely hear you out if you start bringing up, who's this for?
Yeah.
The people who are here for the horse shit, I don't know will sit through The Simpsons. And the people who are here for The Simpsons, there's too much of you guys.
Yeah, we make you work for it.
Yeah.
We don't compromise. We don't pander.
Yeah.
We're ahead of our time.
We are. We're visionaries, really.
Yes, thank you. I didn't want to say it, but
people thought Howard Hughes was dumb too.
Yeah. Look at him. I think he died surrounded by piss jugs too.
Yeah.
Not so uncool now, are they?
Covered in his own soiled garments with long fingernails.
Yeah. He had sex with Rita Hayworth. And he thought pissing in jugs was pretty dope.
So take that. Oh, shit. Phew.
Got anything weird coming up the rest of the week?
No, I got a pretty normal ass week this week. I think I'm... No, I was about to say, I think I'm finally done having, like, furniture deliveries and that sort of thing, but no, there's more coming yet, now that I think about it. Yeah, just more house stuff, more, I just got a TV for down in the basement living room today, so I can finally unpack like the last of the totes. I got 2 totes left to unpack. They're full of video game shit. So finally I can do that.
Old Teddy Two Totes.
Yeah, that's me. No, not a lot going on this week, actually. No, I thought I had something, but I guess not. How about you?
I'm just probably going to be a dirty little birthday boy tomorrow. Probably.
What's the plan? Getting fucked up? You gonna party?
Get kicked out of a Chili's.
Attaboy.
Screaming that it's my special day to anyone that tries to rein in my reign of terror. I think we're going to go to a nightmare strip club for $1.50 beers at 3:30 p.m.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be real sad stuff. Yeah, and yeah, shit my pants while the sun's still up.
That's the spirit.
And then
44, baby.
Spend the rest of the week questioning every decision I made that led to this.
Yeah, I was going to say, then recover for 5 days.
Yeah, I should be thinking about, I should be like almost an empty nester. Like my 2 kids should be moving out of the house soon. And I'm trying to think how I'll wrap my brain around the idea of having no kids in the house.
Yeah.
But no, getting screamed at by a stripper at 4:15 p.m. You can't sleep here.
Well, then you should keep me awake.
Yeah. I bet that's a weird part about like being a stripper bouncer. You know, usually you're kicking guys out for being creeps, but I bet you just got to kick out drunks too.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like
we saw plenty of that.
Guys will pass out at any bar, strip club or otherwise.
Yeah, titty or otherwise. If they're in a bar, they will sleep in it.
They will drink to unconsciousness.
Yeah. all the bouncers at the strip club I worked at, they all operated with walkie-talkies, like earpieces, like Secret Service men, and like they were all, you know, and there was a radio in the DJ booth as well, and so you would just hear, you'd be doing your work and you would hear, that guy in the orange shirt over there is sleeping. I'm gonna go get rid of him, guys. Like, because they always keep each other up to date as far as what they're doing. So, and then you, the DJ, are looking around like, ooh, where? I want to see. Yeah. And just some guy like slumped over in a bench, just completely laying on his side, not even trying to hide it.
He paid the cover. He thought he was buying a bus ticket.
Hey, bud, you gotta go. Oh, is this St. Louis already? It sure is, bud.
Gee, right out of negative 25 below Fargo weather.
I don't see the arch of the quarter. It's over there. Bye.
Just walks into the parking lot and falls down. Everyone shrugs their shoulders and goes back in.
As the snow slowly covers him.
Crows will take care of him come spring.
Next morning, guys, I had a hell of a speed bump in the parking lot. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not the St. Louis orange shirt.
Becomes like a cryptid.
He becomes like Mothman.
Always comes when there's a disaster about to happen.
It's a harbinger. The orange shirt harbinger.
The Orange Shirt Titty Club man was spotted by the bridge.
Local officials demand we find a better name.
He's always just hammered, wandering around.
But always right before a bus accident or a bridge collapse.
There's photographic evidence of him watching the Columbia Space Shuttle launch. Him drunkenly waving at the camera in Dallas when JFK was shot.
Dozens of weirdos across the country with fucking pegboard and red yarn connecting him to all these events.
Shadowy basement. Oh, we have fun.
Well, you enjoy your swinging birthday party tomorrow.
Well, and I will.
I would love to see photos of you in a tiny birthday hat, so do not be afraid to send those.
Let's see if we can make that dream a reality.
Oh, shit.
Me on one of those quarter horses that they used to have in front of Kmart's, you know?
Yes. Do not be afraid to go play some skee ball. Go to a Chuck E. Cheese at some point tomorrow.
Leave your peanut brittle in the car.
Go to a Chuck E. Cheese at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. Buy yourself
with my own snacks.
No children. Yes, with your own food. Already drunk.
Open container. Yep.
That's how you get on a list.
He's got a giant Yeti mug, clearly full of Boone's Farm.
It's my special day.
Face is completely purple. That motherfucker drove here.
Oh, shit. And you, the listeners, you can look forward to another episode next week. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. We're putting videos up again. Daddy's teaching himself how to run some video stuff. So
look at that. Share those videos, won't you? Let your friends know that you enjoy this.
Yeah, I'll keep putting those up. I'm always on the cutting edge of stuff. I just got I made a TikTok 2 days ago. You can follow me on TikTok if you want, at Marlon Wells. It's very
That's
creative.
more for the sensual. That's the booty clapping page.
That's the that's the booty clappings. I review scotcheroos and butt plugs.
Now you see it, now you don't. Immediately gets flagged.
It's, I bet you could get away with reviewing butt plugs on TikTok. Just like the camera shows a stool with a butt plug on it, and then it's a hard cut to you sitting on that stool just talking.
Yeah.
Too big, no tested. Stars.
Yeah, you're complaining about it, then you sink down another half inch just right. I'm gonna go mow the yard. I feel like I could take on the world.
Oh shit. Phew. Yeah, I bet you could do it.
So with that unsettling image in your head,
take that into your week, everybody. You enjoy your birthday, and we'll see everyone next week.
Bye, everyone.